Hello and welcome back to the channel. So the Irish team has been announced for what is arguably the biggest game of the quarterfinals. Only I think really being able to be surpassed by France, the host nation, versus South Africa. But this match against New Zealand for Ireland is absolutely huge this weekend, and the team has been announced. First of all, the announcement was made about a day earlier than usual, and quite a lot of fuss has been made about that. From what I can gather, really, Farrell, since he started the job around 4 years ago, has always preferred to release the team earlier, if possible. He started that kind of maybe in response to Joe Schmidt and the secrecy that was kept around the Irish team announcements. Leaving it right up until the last minute. They kind of slipped back into the normal kind of weekly structure, and then now he has the opportunity, because of the way the week is structured with travelling or what have you, to announce the team earlier. And I think that shows for Farrell, as he's said many times, that he's focusing on Ireland and how they play, not necessarily what the other team is doing, but trying to get the best performance out of his team, which I think is great. Also, he's decided to give the players a break, a full day's break on Thursday, and then captain's run on Friday. So making the team announcement a little bit earlier, giving the boys a break, and then a bit of media and what have you meetings on Thursday night, followed by the captain's run. Just works out well, I think, for the build-up of the match. So nothing really to see there, but a little bit interesting and great for us because we get to see the team early. So let's run through the actual team. In the front row, very well established now, as this entire Ireland team is. There's no real surprises, maybe bar one. Andrew Porter, Dan Sheehan and Tadhg Furlong, they are in the front row. Sheehan is such an important player for Ireland to be back and fit. He had a great run out last week against the Scots, and the line-out, which struggled a bit against South Africa, I think it was, it really looked in better shape last time. So he's a welcome addition now to this full-strength Ireland team. Second row, we have Tadhg Beirne and Ian Henderson. Tadhg Beirne is just a monster and loves playing against New Zealand. He had a few absolutely storming games against them last year in the Test series, so he's going to be looking to repeat that kind of level of form. Back row, very well settled, Omani, Van der Fleer, and my favourite, Caelan Doris, who really has become a key player. He's a young man, but he's a key player in the Irish pack. Absolutely fantastic player, and a great leader, I think, on the pitch. They have them all over the park, but particularly for the pack, I think Doris is a key man. And then to 9 and 10, again, very well established partnership. Jameson Gibson Park and Johnny Sexton as captain. Well, Johnny's made it. He's finally here. Great to see him fit and well, ready and raring to go. And a little stat, when he plays on Saturday, he become the most capped player to play against New Zealand, passing Alan Wynne-Jones. And how many? I'm not sure how many, but it's like 14 times he would have played New Zealand. So that's quite a milestone in itself. Into the centres, we have Bundy Aki and Gary Ringrose. I really like this centre partnership that they formed. The partnership is not new, but it's really become their first choice, I think. I know your man is injured there in the centre, but I think Ringrose is such a good, tough and gritty player with lots of pace and power, and Aki is just on fire at the moment. His stats for this World Cup are absolutely spectacular, so they're going to be a handful for any centre pairing to handle, and can't wait to see them get going. Then we have the back three on the wings. James Lowe, who seems fine after a little bit of a knock last week. Again, he is really going to be up for playing against his country of birth, as will be Mac Hansen there. His injury, while he's perhaps a little bit more concerning, he picked up a calf injury. So they said he's fit, but it's a niggly kind of injury that maybe will play up in the match. Who knows? But they wouldn't start him unless he was fit. And Hugo Keenan, Mr. Consistency, and nice to see him getting a couple of tries recently. He's just a phenomenal player. So that first 15 is staggeringly strong. and there's no weak links basically. They've all played a lot of rugby together. They all know each other really, really well. Great partnerships and all over the pitch, front row, half back, centre pairings, back three. It's second rows even, it's so good. So, and they're coming into form right, they're peaking right at the perfect time. So yeah, that 15 is a phenomenal first 15 for Ireland. Now on to the substitutions. So front row substitutions, we've got Ronan Keller, Kilcoyne and Beelum. So yeah, again, no surprises there. Then we've got Joe McCarthy, who comes in to replace James Ryan, who's got an injury in the second row. Jack Conan, who's a very versatile player, again, great player, British and Irish Lion. And then Conor Murray, who always offers something, and you know, he's in the twilight of his career, but he's in good form too. Offers something off the bench. Jack Crowley, then, who's become second choice number 10, even though he's a youngster playing good stuff. And then perhaps the biggest surprise is Jimmy O'Brien, who's kind of you'd call him really a versatile cover back, but you know, he's mainly been playing on the wing, and I think part of the reason why he was chosen is, you know, number one is he's a brilliant player and he's been in this squad for a while now, and number two, I think they ended up with Gibson Park on the wing covering last time out, so I guess they don't want that to happen again, particularly against the New Zealanders. So he's come in, a bit of versatility there, can cover multiple positions, centre, wing and fullback, and a very, very exciting player. And if he comes on again, he's going to offer a lot from the bench, even if it's just a tactical substitution. So incredibly strong Irish side, and it's going to be interesting to see if New Zealand just go for what they've been trying, or the choices that they've made previously, or whether they're going to respond a little bit to this Irish team selection. I doubt that they will, but it'll be interesting, particularly the New Zealand substitutions, who they go for. There's a few players back fit, so yeah, it's going to be such a fantastic matchup, and New Zealand are going to have to play above what we've seen them produce for a long time to beat this very settled and very strong Irish side. So I'll probably try and squeeze in another team announcement video or a preview video, maybe combine the two before the match this weekend. But things are building up, excitement is growing, and I can't wait. So if you've enjoyed my video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment please, and yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.